I think we all know the feelings when our plans know they work. Yeah, and the money they pile up. You know that feeling, yeah. But now, I mean, that brings me to my next guest. No other person than Martinsfeelz. Screw, screw.
You already
How
know.
you doing, bro?
I'm very well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Me, bro.
Yeah,
Even the notice was short, you get
yeah.
all the inconvenience and everything.
No, no,
It's a
it's fine.
pleasure to have you here. I
Yeah,
mean, the first thing what I want like really ask you is,
yeah.
I mean, you look so good and they do screw, screw. Where's
Thank you
that
so
coming from?
much. Yes, the thing is, when I started music, I started as a rapper. So you can't get one song like that where I do this screw screw. You know, now sound very fast car they make.
Make it
But
screw.
the listeners don't know now listener they talk with that. So they can't like that particular part. They can't talk say screw screw.
So
So it
you,
can't make sense. I can't like them. So I incorporated it into my like music. Screw screw, you already know.
screw, screw. You
So when I
already
say
know.
Martinsfeelz music, screw screw, you already know.
Yeah, yeah. I know. I know. Every time I listen to you, I'll be like, why this boy
Screw.
fine? Like, they do screw, screw. You know that kind of thing. I
Yeah.
mean, and I used to just think about it like I never knew you were a rapper. Me, tell me
Yeah,
about that.
yeah.
Like from the beginning, I want us to go back. You mentioned it already, like
Yeah,
from the
yeah,
beginning.
yeah, yeah.
So I want us to go back from the beginning. Where it all started. Where
Yeah,
did you grow up?
Ilorin, Kwara State. That I was born and brought up in Ilorin.
Kwara State.
Yeah,
First
Kwara
time in
State,
Lagos
Ilorin.
region.
I came to Lagos with my mom when I was very young, but I don't remember anything that happened.
Like when you came
2015, December 2015. Yeah,
to pursue music.
yeah. That was when JJC invited me and like my brothers to come to Lagos. That he saw us on Instagram. Yeah,
Instagram.
2015.
I
Yeah,
know a lot of things are happening on Instagram these
yeah,
days.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Even me that just started my podcast and the whole thing, I know like there's so much opportunity.
yeah.
And these days it's hard. You have to attach a bit of clout to your
Do you
talent.
understand? Do you
So
understand? It's,
it
it's
was the
crazy,
clout you
man.
guys were creating then that
But
Jesus just saw.
I wouldn't call it cloud. This thing was
Clout is
just
a good thing, you know. It's just
yeah.
the environment that makes
Do
us
we
think it's a
have
bad
do we
thing.
have something like positive and negative cloud?
Yes, there's
And
something
so I'll
like
go
that.
for the positive aspect
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
So there's this thing that was trending that people are still doing now. Like
Clout is more like trend too, you know.
yeah,
It's
exactly.
more
Okay.
related.
If we are using it like that,
Yeah.
so I'll be in the front and my guys will be behind me. I'll just be making freestyles and we'll be tagging celebrities, sending it to their Instagram DMs and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
So fortunately, JJC replied in 2015. Yeah.
Was it like them this guy Zeno and his brother
Yeah, but
Rufus?
we
More like
started
that.
way before.
Yeah, you guys know
Yeah,
you guys are
2015.
like
Yeah.
man, that makes sense. So he invited you guys over.
Yeah. We sent him some of our songs via his email, and then he listened to it, and then he called us to come to Lagos to
Straight
come
up.
and meet him. Yeah.
But you had a deal with them. You signed a deal
Yeah. 2016. Yeah, it
a
was
year after,
amazing. Yeah.
which
After.
was amazing. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
but yeah, I mean, you actually you started as a rapper. You were a proper
Yeah.
singer now, because most of us like you for the singing.
Yeah.
You get,
Yeah.
but then from there was a switch. You acted in some of Funke's
Yeah.
movie
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah,
Walk
it
me
was
through
it
that.
was it was because I got signed to the label, like they incorporated a movie into my thing. Do you understand? Like personal fit day with them make you know act now, and it's actually a good thing. I don't know if you've seen industry before.
Yeah, I've
So
seen
that
it.
was a whole series they created because of the label. Do you understand? Yeah.
Okay.
So we did industry. That also featured in some scenes in Jennifer's Diary. Omogeto is there too as well, and I'm grateful for the platform, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very interesting one. But I have a question to ask because I mean, a lot of people do it these days. A lot of artists dabble into being an actor or something. It's
Yeah.
still about the act
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
a
Yeah. Yeah.
creative.
Yeah, of
Creativity is
course.
creativity.
Of course.
But which one do you enjoy the most? Is it still the singing or
Music comes
yeah,
to
the
me
music?
naturally.
It comes
You
to you
get,
naturally.
yeah.
But
But
the acting,
I still love acting, man.
you love
If you
acting.
sabi do, I'm a sweet die.
Sweet that.
As in,
But which do you think is more profitable? I think it's still music, right?
music be like blood money.
Oh yeah, I mean you're looking all fresh. Tell me about the money part, like
No, I never really jump into where the big money dey, but we are still coming up.
yeah, I
Sure you
mean, the
understand?
most important thing is keep doing you. And
Yeah.
so let's just track back a little before we jump ahead because there are some interesting conversations we talked about already. Even
Yeah.
though it talks about you, so feel free. It just talks about you, the things
No
you've done. You
problem.
get
Yeah.
we find your stuff very amazing. And that's why we're
Thank
like,
you.
oh,
Thank
we
you
need
so
to really
much.
talk to Martinsfeelz about how he got to where he is.
Thank you
Because you
so
know,
much.
I think most of the time you used to sound. I understand now. I used to think you're an emotional singer,
Yeah.
but you are conscious with your music.
Yeah,
That's because
yeah.
you were once a rapper.
Yes,
Because you know,
that's the
necessary
thing.
was like you coming from a place of I
Yeah.
can actually say like that's your reality at that moment.
Yes.
You understand, like your plans might not be working out, you might be
Yeah.
trying in your head,
Yeah.
but it's not coming together. And that was
Yeah.
I think that was where necessary came
Yeah,
from.
yeah.
So
Necessary was like my first major song, like that I wrote after like I made up my mind that I wanted to start singing. And like you said, as a rapper, like turning into a singer, like you have to be conscious of each and every line. It has to be bar for bar. Nobody say we just they talk, nobody say we just they sing. It has to be like each line has to make sense.
yeah, I think that's very interesting in itself. But these days it's hard for people to really look at the marketplace
Mm-hmm.
as creative.
Yeah,
Everybody's looking at the marketplace
yeah,
first
yeah.
because we all do this for not just the passion alone,
Money.
not just the bigger picture. We need the money that comes
Yeah,
with it in
yeah,
the immediate. But me, I just feel like everything me I want to create since I've been like, oh, I want to pursue this creative space.
yeah.
I've always been like, it's about the bigger picture. It's about what you can do now. Then
Mm-hmm.
you can actually flip it around
Yeah, of
for the
course,
bigger purpose.
of
Because
course,
money is going. We're always going to need money, just like you said on the
of
session.
course.
But still, we have to attach ourselves to the bigger goal.
Yeah,
That's the only way you make more money.
yeah,
So, but my question in that is, how do you stay like consistent? Like, okay, I don't want to look at what the marketplace is doing
yeah,
because I've noticed you since I've been able to be like, oh, I'm going to be sitting down with Martin. I
yeah,
went back to your page. I looked at everything, and I
yeah,
knew like you don't jump on trends. You
yeah,
stayed conscious about what you want to do.
yeah.
So, how have you been able to do that? That's my real question.
Man, me, I'm a kind of person. I'm a very, very godly person. Do you understand? So
Yeah,
I
I
did.
think we have that in common. When people see me, they don't know like I believe so much in God.
Yeah, I believe so much in God.
I
So
think like we can't manifest anything without God.
of course, definitely. Do you understand? So, what about talking about trend? I believe trend now something we be say go always come and go. Do you understand? And I believe in originality. Try and create something unique. Like for my song necessary, the song is 5 years now. Do you understand? And if you still play it today, it will sound new. It will sound fresh. So for me, if you keep jumping on trend, now just the time we say the trend lasts, now the song will last. Do you understand? I believe in creating like timeless and unique stuff, music.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Like, and I used to think you are calm online, but in
Yeah.
person you are calmer. Like,
Yeah,
so is the like, I just want to like go back a bit. Growing up is like you grew up like a proper home
yeah,
settings,
yeah. Proper Christian home.
home
Yeah,
settings.
yeah,
But coming to Lagos can be. I grew up in a proper home setting too.
yeah.
But people will know me now.
Yeah.
I need to like always remind them like, oh, I grew up in a proper home setting.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
that
yeah,
vibe.
yeah,
So
yeah,
Lagos
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
have any effect on that for you, or
And yeah, yeah, it did, it did. Lagos added to my street OT. But like I said earlier, holding on to the God parts now, those things no make me misbehave when I came to Lagos. You understand?
yeah.
So
I feel like it's even not just misbehaving alone. I think like at the end of the day, we are all here to be used.
yeah,
But people want to misuse you, and if you don't have a content, what you actually believe in,
mm-hmm.
they can make you go out of character and what
Character.
you really believe in.
That's
That's
true.
how this entertainment, this street, and everything is.
Please, that's
Yeah,
true.
we know
That's
how
true.
difficult it can be. Like,
That's true.
so you really have to know what is at the core of your own creativity.
Yeah.
I like to keep God at the beginning and at the end of
Do
everything.
you
Like,
understand?
so I understand where that is coming from for you.
Yeah.
So that now brings me to the interesting thing I want to talk about. How long were you on the label for? You said they signed you 2016,
2016.
a year
Yeah.
after you met.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you leave the label or we are getting it wrong? I think you
Well,
left the label.
no. Our contract ended. Yeah, yeah.
The contract ended and
Yeah,
you didn't
yeah,
renew.
yeah, yeah. No, I didn't renew. Yeah.
Okay,
I don't try.
okay, you didn't want to renew.
Yeah. Like I wanted to like be on my own and greener pastures now. I was with them for like 5 years, yeah, 2016 to 2021. Yeah. But now still my family be that. I still
Yes,
go
you
there
still have a
anytime.
very.
Like
Most artists and labels don't have that. You guys
yeah.
are still. Funke always replied.
Yeah.
I think her last birthday you posted her. You
Do
wished
you
her happy
understand? Yeah,
birthday.
yeah. I
Like the
was there.
relationship
Yeah.
have been very continuous. Like it's very
Yeah.
respect on both sides.
Do you understand? Yeah.
But not like I'm trying to be negative because
Yeah.
there's been positive vibe between me and
Yeah.
this money. But the relationship they had, the breakup and everything, did it
Yeah.
affect your relationship with any of them? I'm just trying to put that into perspective.
I don't think so. Yeah.
So
yeah,
you
yeah.
still cool
I
with
still
both
respect
parties?
you. Do you understand? Because both parties they don't
Have
help me.
different rules.
Do you understand?
Yeah, so I'm just trying to put that in perspective.
Yeah.
Because it actually talks about it. I like to know how you feel. 'Cause,
Yeah.
I used to say it's when you start, the biggest thing you can actually think about is the only thing we don't think about when we dreams as creative is,
Yeah.
oh, I'm going to achieve my dreams. I'm going to do this. We don't
Mhm.
think about the real life challenges
Yeah.
that come in the middle.
Yeah, that's
Like,
true.
sometimes you can be caught up in the middle of things that has no business with your creativity.
Of course, and you might
And
want
you
to
have
give
to apply intelligence, like
understand?
real life intelligence, emotional intelligence, because at the end of the day, respect is very important to us that we were brought up home properly. So
of course.
irrespective of the money you're trying to get or the
Yeah,
bag,
yeah.
and the street is always the street, irrespective of they
They
don't care where you're coming from.
from.
You get that type of thing.
Yes,
So
boss.
moving on to greater things. I think you
Yeah.
were in Ghana of recent. You shot a video there.
Yeah, that was I think that was in February last year.
February
Yeah,
last
February
year.
last year.
How did
That
that
was in
come
Ghana.
about? You shot with what's his
Snake
name?
Boy, yeah,
Snake
yeah,
Boy,
yeah.
yeah.
So
So how's that?
Snake Boy is like my like brother. So when he came to Nigeria, I think he came to Nigeria 2021, sometime 2021, and then we made a couple songs with Cool Blonde. And then I think It was in 2022 last year. He hit me up that he wanted to shoot some of the videos, but he wanted us to go shoot it in Ghana. So he went from UK to Ghana, and then I flew from Nigeria to Ghana to meet him. And then, but sadly, the video we shot in Ghana, we did not like the way it came out. So he came back to Nigeria to come and shoot another one with
So
TG.
you guys have 2 videos for the song.
Yeah, but I actually didn't see the first one we shot in Ghana. I didn't see the finished version.
Which one is out?
The one with TG Omori.
The one you did in
Nigeria. Yeah.
I think that's cool. I was thinking to ask 2 videos.
Nah,
Because I was
just
thinking
one.
about the Ghana thing and
Just one.
just that one.
Yeah.
So do you have any upcoming projects? Like, do you have something you're trying to do for yourself right now?
Yeah. I have an EP coming up later this year, named BCSC. That means Broken Crayon Still Color, and this is like the first time I'm talking about it. Yeah, it's an EP of 5 songs. So that's just like the major thing I'm working on this year. It's coming out soon.
Yeah, I like to talk about that because it
Yeah.
talks about you. Because I mean, for you to go for Broken Crayon Still Color,
Yeah.
that's like a lot of depth. Is that coming from a place of something?
Yeah. Like you said, depth. Do you understand? So live, and sometimes we plan live and no be the way we plan them live they go. Do you understand? So last year was like a very, very tough one for me, but I thank God for His grace and strength. And
thank God, like
yeah, so
God is always God.
in the midst of everything happening, aside music, we people artists they face real life issues. Do you understand?
Artists are human beings. Like
Do
I
you
mean, I was having a conversation with my friend like before the old podcast section.
Yeah.
I was saying, like the most interesting thing about being an artist is the only time you're an artist
Yeah.
is when you're on stage or
Stage.
you're in the booth.
You get it?
Every other time you are
Yeah,
a real
no
human
man.
being.
Do you understand?
We
We real
have
life issues.
real emotions. We feel the same way,
Do you
but the way we
understand?
express it is just different.
Do you understand?
When I'm in pain, it's the same way you're in pain, but
Do you
we just
understand?
express it differently.
Do you understand?
So-
And I feel like for us it's even worse because people expect you to like be perfect, and they've created this fantasy like about you in their head, and they expect you to live up to it all the time.
Yeah, and the reality of people's expectations of me is not on me, is on them.
Do you
You
understand?
need to really project that at the end of the day. Like,
Do you
your
understand?
expectations of me is not on me, man. I have my own thing to like carry.
Exactly.
I understand where that is
Yeah.
coming from, and that is like super dope. So, Broken Crayon Still Color is from
Yeah.
the real life issues,
Yeah.
things that have happened over time.
Yeah. That in the midst of it all, I was still like able to make music. I was still able to express myself through my music. Yeah.
Yeah, so in the middle of all that, I like to just ask a very personal question.
Yeah.
Like, where does the inspirations and the creativity come from for you? Like, what inspires you on a daily basis?
First and foremost, God. I
Yeah.
believe inspiration comes from God.
Yeah.
And then next one, everything that's happening. Like if I want to make music, I look at like my state of mind, what's happening around me. That's where originality comes from.
Yeah, authenticity. being
Like that,
authentic,
it's
not
not being
perfect.
fictional.
Okay. So you saying about your state of mind, I've been
Yeah.
looking to ask you about your state of mind.
Yeah.
I mean, we're chatting not quite long. You said
Yeah.
you single. I don't like really since I started, yeah. Since I started this thing, I don't really like asking people maybe they are single or dating. I just like asking like, where are you in your state of mind? Sometimes I was saying it to somebody randomly. Like, I think me on a personal base, I've been on the survivor thing for a long time,
yeah.
and it has personally affected my relationship.
Life.
It's like real shit. Like, you just need to like be on the go. Like, you need
Do
to
you
get something
understand?
done, and it's really going to tell on people you really genuinely want to be with.
Do you
So
understand?
what I'm trying to ask you now is, where are you at? Where's the space of mind? Like, I want to know that. Like, where are you at?
Relationship wise.
Yes, where are you at?
Yeah, single man. This year is just all about my music, man. I'm just focusing on God, myself, and my music until I get it right. Because inside my head, I get plans where I got to execute and where I want day. So if I never really reach those places, I don't want any distraction. Do you understand? Not like I'm saying being in a relationship is a distraction, but getting a woman that truly understands you for who you are and for what you do. Because most of the time, they also know they make sense even to us. So how you go try convince another person say it makes sense? Do you understand?
Yeah, the question is, how do you tell somebody to stay and believe in something like that when you yourself you're not getting it right in that moment?
Do you
I
understand?
the
But
point.
deep down inside me, I know say you go
This
work. Do you
thing is going to,
understand?
yeah.
Of course,
I
I
mean,
know.
every day I wake up, I always have the idea that this shit I'm doing is going to work. But
Yeah.
half of the time, we don't know how it's going to work.
Yeah, of course,
always the
exactly.
problem. We don't know how it's going to work.
And
The problem
women, they
is-
want clarity.
Yeah,
like-
women want clarity, but we
Yeah.
don't know how it's going to work.
Yeah,
Yeah, women want a lot of clarity, but still, it brings me to a very tricky question. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, now pay as you go, you can't do all. I mean, we all have needs too
No,
as
no,
an
no.
artist.
What do you mean, Piers? Talk in simple terms.
Oh, okay. Now you're putting me on the spot. I'm just saying
Yeah.
like even though like like you're not in a proper relationship with somebody, you
Yeah.
single and all that.
Yeah.
How do you manage like, okay, I have needs. There are nights you don't want to be alone. Let me just put it like
On nights. Every me at the day alone every night.
that. Martins, you said talk and finish. You start with the laugh.
No.
Yeah,
Yes, like it funny now, because not be every guy, not be every man dey like that now.
So you're virgin.
Yeah. No. Why are you putting me on this spot?
No. I mean, now you first put me on the spot, so I guess we pay the favor. You say no be every man dey like that. No be every man.
Yeah, now waiting at the talk. No be. What I mean is like no be every man no fit control like their sexual urges and all these things.
Yeah, I mean we all have control, but they are, okay. You don't tell me like in recent time, you're an artist, man. You popping, bro. You have not met somebody that really tinkled your fantasy. Like, oh, okay, I think there might be something here.
And that's where discipline. That's where control comes in now.
Okay, you're being political with me now. So I think your state of mind is just I'm not ready. You're just trying to be very political.
My head no dey all those kind of space.
You know, all this kind of space.
Yeah.
So it's all in the broken carry still color thing. So we are looking
music and money. Yeah.
So now that brings me to like a very interesting thing. How have you managed as an independent artist?
I'm managed in what sense?
Like moving from a record label to being on your own.
Yeah.
You have to manage your.
I think
the only thing as a creative that takes a lot of management, because there's no structure in which you can manage an artist, or as an artist, there's no structure in which you can manage your career.
Yeah.
So it takes a lot of being intentional.
Do you understand?
When the structure is not there, I mean, most of the time, artists on record label, what they enjoy is just the structure, right?
Yeah.
The structure and the distribution money and everything.
Yeah, for me, it's just the funding, because I still work, even though I'm not on the label, I still have like a team I work with, and they're all like my guys. Do you understand? So,
see, I said that on one of my previous episodes. I said, I've worked with the same set of guys for like 6 years.
That's the best.
It's important for you to have a team.
Do you understand?
Like a team. Like I don't think I've seen anybody that have done this thing alone.
No,
and
it's not possible.
And I used to say it, even though you are the one that want to play, you're only as good as your team. That's why you see the best players plays for the best team. From ball to everything. Yeah. You're only as good as your team. No matter if you are the main player or you are not the main player, you're only as good as them. Yeah. Everybody is so important. So you still have the same thing. The only problem is funding. Yeah,
but it's not a problem majorly, because if I talk to God, no, they faithful now. Like God has been faithful, and but it's, right now it's not like how it used to be before when I was under a record label. But we are trying our best,
Yeah, the most important thing is how long we've been here. No, like with time will always tell. Consistency, like everything is going to change. The narrative is going to eventually change.
Amen.
So I think that's very important. I pray God sees you through, because you believe so much in God like I do, and He just perfects your ways. Amen. And now, so you talks about you, and I'd like to really, really, really get to know some few things about you. Yeah. It's not going to be right for you to come and people still don't know like what you are going to pick on an instant. So now I don't want you to be political. I just want you to go with the flow. One time take. I'm not going to ask
questions.
Yeah, just questions.
I can skip them if I'm not comfortable.
Yeah, if you're not comfortable. I'm not going to ask anything you're not comfortable with. It's as basic as they come. With me, it's just always positive vibe. You're still going to want to come back and be, I need to talk to Sir me when you're like on 250 million, you get that of thing. Amen. That's the brand. That's the idea for us. Like, okay. Yeah. So is it physical attraction or mental connection?
Physical attraction first, though. Mental can come later. Yes, now.
You know the problem is you are doing too calm and too many things to be this calm.
No,
that's the problem.
No, I won't pretend.
Even you they laugh.
Yes.
He say physical attraction gas chrome, and they control sexual urges. It just like say they play with fire now, bro. Why are you doing that?
No, because I dey control, because I dey disciplined. No means I no sabi all these things. I'll be a hypocrite if I say I don't know.
Okay. Let's continue, bro. I like that. I just want you to be honest though. Love or money?
Love or money? Money no dey love, no dey sweet though.
Okay.
Oriente go later complain.
Okay, I'll not say anything on this. Like, I like people decide on this one. Yeah. Okay, hot chocolate or coffee?
Hot chocolate,
yeah. Okay, makes sense. Sex or cuddles?
Let me go for cuddles, yeah.
Okay. Road trips or flying? Which do you prefer?
If now outside Nigeria, road trips. Yeah,
Road trips, man, makes sense. Okay. FIFA or Mortal Kombat?
FIFA.
Play FIFA.
I don't know how to like perfectly, but I try.
I try. Okay, that makes sense. Morning person and night crawler.
Nightcrawler.
Night crawler. Yeah, so that's it's okay. Okay, iOS 100.
iOS.
Okay, mainland or highland? You've been in Lagos for a while.
Island.
Okay, that's fair. BMW or Benz?
Benz now.
Okay. 9 to 5 for the also.
Eh?
9 to 5 for this also we on. Which one do you
I'm
prefer?
on this also.
What school did you go to?
University of Illinois.
And you don't want to do 9 to 5?
No.
Ilorin is chill down.
Eh?
Ilorin is chill down.
Yeah, no, 9 to 5.
It's not just for you. Okay.
Sorry, okay. Then this also now, waiting person they make in like 1 week, 1 day. And be 9 to 5 months.
But not all of us did this also. Sometimes they will say if you go 2-3 months.
We don't see anything. Thank you for being honest.
Yeah, I mean, we just have to be honest. It's like, I mean, it's a
That
very
was
free
what
space.
that was what I mentioned, like talked about the faithfulness of God the other time.
Yeah, I mean,
It's not this our power.
I mean,
at
it's
the end
even
of the day.
important when you want to chase this also. Like, you have to have something that's fueling you because this also is going to fail you most times.
Yeah.
It comes down to the content of your person at the end of the day because it has to be solid. Because life is just going to try you for no reason.
True.
Okay, so 9 to 5, the also. Okay, I like you chose the also. Yeah. Early retirement or late retirement?
Early. Just be enjoying life.
So I think you do music. The also is easy. It comes to you. I
think but I'm not planning to do music forever.
I mean, I know it can be hard, right? I've been around artists. Like, there's a lot of
If I don't be near 50 like that, I will just...
You don't marry by that time, shy. Nobody say you go see the time. You say...
No, I feel enjoy life with my babies.
You get baby mamas.
No, I'm not. I didn't say babies. Like babies can be children, can be women.
Martinsfeelz, you are just being you just they dabble me. I don't be baby. You just they dabble me. Even baby follow you talk now, I don't go understand the way we go take set them up. She go just they say, oh, more waiting make I do. All right, so investments or savings, which one do you
investments?
Yeah. Investments.
Let your money work for you.
You prefer your money to work for you?
Yeah.
Okay. So is there a way like that brings me to is there a way like you are looking to make your brand easy for people to invest in now that you're an independent artist? I think now we have a lot of independent artists.
Yes.
But the Nigerian market still doesn't support you being independent. I mean, it's more difficult abroad though. Because they have a lot of rebels, they have a lot of structures and stuff like that. But I know there are more opportunities out there. I mean, I've been in the UK for like a year before now again. I know that it's more opportunities out there. Not like it's easier, but the opportunities are just there. But it's kind of harder. How do you think you'll be able to like bring people in to like invest in? Okay, this is my workspace. This is like when he said he signed to the label, they understood like it has to be music and movie. This is what we do. They created another platform. You get. So how do you get people to invest in your own stuff like that?
Majorly I take Instagram and social media as like my workshop, and I try to like put my content out there the best way I can. So I believe like someone that's willing to invest. I've had people hit me up like a couple times, like, what's up? I'd like to sign you. I'd like to invest. I'd like to. Do you understand? But when
I think you're not in that space again. I used to say it. I think after every first artist.
First level experience. No.
Not like you have a bad experience or something. I just feel like when you grow as a person, you just get to that stage, you just feel like I really want to re-strategize this thing before I do the next one.
Yeah.
So that's more like
because being with my first label, I've like learned like I won't say a few things like about music and especially the business aspects and how it works. So right now I'm just being more careful, and if I see like that the person is serious, if the contracts favor me, if they like what's it called percentage and everything, if it favors me, then of course I'll go for it. I'm open to either sponsorship or record label, anyone.
Yeah, but I mean, in the middle of that, so I mean, Mr. Karim said something earlier this year. Are you conversing with Mr. Karim, right?
He works with Empire.
Yeah, Empire.
Yeah,
Empire one. He said artists need to understand that music is now more of a team game. It's no longer I'm the artist. It's across the board and everybody must eat. So you have your guys playing the team and everything you are doing. Every of them have what they are doing, right?
Yeah.
So that's like settled.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So I mean, now I think we've come to the end of this our section, and I wish you so well with everything you're doing. I
Thank
don't
you
know,
so
you're
much.
someone like me. I don't drink, so I'll have actually.
No, just water is good.
Yeah, so I'll give you water then, because I
Yeah.
don't drink too.
No,
But
I
I'll
already
drink.
had water when
Okay,
I
I'll
was.
drink for most of my guests. So I hope
Thank
to
you so
see you
much.
around when the
Definitely.
platform is both bigger both
Amen.
ways. I
Amen.
pray you get everything you work hard for.
Amen. Thank you
And I'd
so
like
much.
you to give us a follow down.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, ma. Yeah,
All
yeah.
right,
Before I
thank
leave.
you.
Thank you so much.